Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first of many pre-recorded yoga classes for you to utilize and enjoy while you are a part of our membership. So this morning we will be doing a morning practice to help us root to rise. So just like a plant, the stronger the root system, the more grounded, steady, and stable that root system is, the easier the plant is able to rise high and thrive. So today our class will be utilizing that theme. We'll be getting grounded in our body, our energy, our mental space to not only enjoy our practice here on the mat, but enjoy the rest of our day with that security and stability built into it. So you will not need any props today. You could maybe grab a blanket or a towel if you have sensitive knees. Other than that, you just need a place to practice on your mat, on the ground, comfortable clothes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We will start lying down on our backs in a constructive rest pose. So go ahead and come down on your back, keeping your knees bent and your feet hips width distance apart. Arms can be laying down by your side, or maybe if you would like to be able to more easily observe your breath, you could bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And we will start by taking 3 cleansing breaths together. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling to sigh out of the mouth. Do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh. One last time. Good. And then starting to practice 3-part breath. So if they're not already there, do bring your hands to your belly and your chest. And as you inhale, I want you to see if you can experience the belly, ribs, and chest filling with air. And then as you exhale, noticing the chest, ribs, and belly falling back in on the exhale. Let's do that a few times just to begin to awaken the body and connect the body with the breath. So inhale, filling belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, air empties out. Body sinks back in. A few more times. Good. One last time. Nice big inhale. And exhale completely. Perfect. Coming into a good morning stretch, I want you to extend your legs long on your mat. Reach your arms up overhead as if you were still in bed and you were just stretching out the whole body. So reach through the feet, reach through the hands. Take a big breath. And then coming into something called banana asana. So we're going to walk our feet towards the right corner of the mat and then slide the upper body towards the right corner of your mat. Okay, so think your body is making the shape of a banana here. We're trying to keep both shoulders flat on the mat, both hips square on the mat. Take 2 breaths here. Good, and then start to bring everything back to center. And then we're going to take it over to the left. So feet come towards that left corner of the mat at the bottom. Hands and head slide over towards the left corner at the top of your mat. And from right here, we just take a couple more breaths. Big side body stretch. Good. Bring everything back to center. From here, we're going to come into knee to chest pose. So I want you to leave the left leg long, hug the right knee in towards the torso, give it a squeeze here, and take a couple of breaths. Good. Switch sides. Right leg extends long, left leg hugs in. Couple of breaths here. And then from here, we're going to do a dynamic knee to chest pose. So we're going to bring the right knee in, give it a hug, inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to switch legs. Right leg goes long, left knee comes in. Then you inhale here. Exhale to switch. If you want to add a little bit of fire to this movement, you can hover the head and hover the extended leg to start to warm up the core here. So inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale here, exhale, switch. Do that 3 more times. Beautiful. Go ahead and hug both knees in towards the chest. Give them a squeeze. An option here to rock and roll along the length of the spine to come up to a seat, or you could just roll onto your side and come up to easy seat. Beautiful. So once you're up, just finding a comfortable seat that allows you to sit with a tall spine. We're just going to stretch through the neck and the spine here. So go ahead and drop your chin down towards your chest. Let your head hang heavy here. Take an inhale and an exhale. Good. Next inhale, take the chin up towards the ceiling, just as far as is comfortable. And then as you exhale, chin comes back to chest. Do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Chin comes to level with your mat. Same thing, left to right. Inhale, gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale over the left. Exhale to the right. 1 more time. Inhale left. Exhale right. Good. Come back to center. Let's do 3 rounds of seated cat-cow. Inhale, press the chest forward, tilt the chin up, arch through the spine. Exhale, reverse everything, tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis, curve your spine back. 2 more. Good, come back to a neutral spine. We're going to take a twist on each side. Right arm comes behind you. Left hand guides you into the twist. 3 breaths here. Release the twist, take it to the other side. Left arm keeps the spine tall. Right hand guides the twist. 3 breaths. And release the twist, come back to center. We're coming into tabletop now, so if you would like to utilize a blanket or a towel for your knees, go ahead and put it on the mat. And then coming into tabletop pose, okay, so shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. We're going to stretch out our wrist here, okay? So nice flat back, starting to bring that stability up here on our mats. Okay, we started in that very grounding position on our backs, and we're starting to rise up from the ground and bring that stability and support with us. So here on the mat in tabletop, we're going to do a couple of wrist stretches. So what I would like for you to do is take your left hand and come onto the back of the left hand so that the fingers are pointing towards your knee, okay? And then just very little pressure here is going to stretch that wrist for you. Take a breath. Switch hands. Left hand comes back down, palm down. We bring the right hand flipped over to stretch through the front of the wrist. Bring the right palm back down, okay? And here in tabletop, I really want you to focus on grounding down through each finger of each hand, as if you were gripping your yoga mat or the floor, whatever you're on. And when you grip the mat, you're going to create a little bit of space in the palm of each hand, okay? This is going to help ground the arms here, ground the body, and really bring some strength and stability into the arms as we move through cat-cow. Okay, so find that grounding, that energy. On an inhale, relax the belly down, tilt pelvis and chin up. Exhale to reverse. Tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis. Spine curves. Do a few more just like that. Good. After an exhale, come back to your neutral spine, keeping that grounding energy through the hands here. We are going to extend the right leg straight back, okay, lifted off of the ground so that it's parallel with your mat. Taking 3 breaths here. We're trying to keep both hips square. We're starting to warm up through the core, creating that stability, that energy here. One more breath. Good. You can stay right here, or if you want to keep going, building up that energy, building up that strength. We're going to extend the left arm forward, holding bird dog for 3 breaths. Keep grounding down through that right hand. Beautiful. Bring everything back down. Come back to your tabletop. Now make sure you're really grounding down through both hands. We're going to extend the left leg straight back. Taking 3 breaths here. Keeping those hips square. Good. Extend the right arm forward. If you would like, make sure you're really grounding down through that left hand, through each finger. One more breath here. Beautiful. Bring everything back down. Okay, from here we're going to shift back into child's pose. So hips go back over heels. Extend your arms out long. Let your head and chest melt down towards your mat. And we will find child's pose for 1 minute together and breathe. So while you are here in child's pose, notice how you are feeling after 15 minutes of mindful movement. Hopefully you're feeling more grounded, more centered, more stable and secure. So we're building that sturdy base, that sturdy root system from which we can rise up, not only here on our mat, but also as we move through the day. Go ahead, take one more breath here in child's pose. And then as you inhale, rise up into tabletop. Okay, from tabletop, if you still have that blanket there, great, keep it here. We're going to step up into a low crescent lunge. So I want you to bring the right foot and place it in between both hands. Once you feel stable and secure through the base of the legs, rise up, place your right hand on your right thigh, press down into that front thigh, ground down through the front foot. Reach your left hand straight up for the ceiling. Take 3 breaths here. And then reach over towards the right side, stretching through the left side body. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Reach back up through center. Then bring the hands to frame the right foot. Step your right foot back into tabletop and switch sides. So left foot comes forward. We ground down through the lower half of the body to rise up. Left hand to left thigh. Reach the right hand up. Take 3 breaths here. Finding stability in our body, in our roots. Grounding down to rise up. Reach over towards the left. 3 breaths. Good. Come back to center. Bring your hands back down to frame the front foot. Step back into tabletop and prepare for downward dog. So you're going to tuck your toes under. We're going to ground down through both hands here the way we were doing earlier, grounding down through the fingertips, strong, stable arms as we lift the hips up and back for downward dog. So press your torso back towards your thighs, bend your knees here, okay? Bend them just a little bit so that you can find the fold in the hip crease. From here, walk your feet to meet your hands. If you need to come all the way out of that and then find your forward fold, that's okay. But we all meet in forward fold, head and torso hang heavy. Take a couple of breaths here. And then on an inhale, we're going to slowly rise all the way to standing. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Take your time. Find mountain pose. At the top of your mat, I'm going to turn to face you, but we'll have our feet hips width distance apart, gentle bend in the knees, rising up through the body energetically, physically, standing nice and tall, shoulders rolled back, chin is level with the earth. Taking a few grounding breaths here, maybe even swaying a little bit from front to back, shifting your weight between the toes and the heels, and then slowly coming back to your center, finding that stillness, taking a breath. And then last little movement we'll do for this morning, we're going to take 2 half sun salutations to greet the day, greet the sunrise, awaken the body as we've fully come up from our mat this morning. Okay, so inhale, sweep the arms out, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale to fold. Good. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. crown of the head is shining towards the top of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Rise up strong. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Again, coming back to stillness here in mountain pose. And just taking 1 minute as we stand here to set an intention for the day. Now that we are grounded in our energy, in our body, what would you like to see happen today? Taking a moment here in mountain pose to visualize how your day is going to go. All right, taking one more collective breath together. Inhale, sweep the arms out, reach up for the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands right in front of heart. And we'll end with a bow of gratitude to each other virtually. Thank you for joining me for this morning practice, helping us all root to rise to greet our day. I hope that you enjoyed it, and obviously feel free to come back to it as much as you would like, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.